I had just seen a post that said you don't need permission to do what you're meant to do or what you're passionate in. You know how usually some people say it's not what you know, it's who you know? Not quite, right? Because knowledge is wealth, right? And a lot of times doing what you're good at, what you're passionate in, is always the route that you should go. But the message that I wanted to give was, I seen a post that said you don't need permission to be a streamer. Like somebody has said, just because Kai Cenat had created a streamers university, and I don't usually like talking about all the things that are trending and all of these celebrities and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to make the point and give the person credit for who gave me this idea to pass on to you guys. If you want to sing, do it. If you want to be a streamer, do it. A lot of people who wanted to be a streamer, it was over 60K people or something like that who signed up for his university thing. My thing is, they could have started their YouTube channel or started a Twitch similar to what he did. He did this before. He started things on his own, unprofessionally, or with he was gullible, naive, inexperienced, but he still started it. And now look, he's known by many, even huge celebrities, right? In the world that we live in today, and maybe even in the past, you don't need other people to help you get to where you're going in life. I know a lot of people think that, but in actuality, if you have the drive to do it and you put in the action, you will achieve it. No matter the mistakes, failures, no such thing as failures, or whatever the case may be, you will get there. Sometimes we just need to bump our head and learn things before things fall into our lap or before things come into fruition for us, right? Sometimes. But you don't need permission to be a singer. It's people who don't even have a record deal and they post their music on TikTok and TikTok blows it up. Now they're being discovered, right? Now people are purposely subscribing to them, their YouTube. Now they're getting monetized for YouTube videos. Or they're getting follows on Spotify, monthly listeners, whatever the case may be, right? All you have to do is just put it out there, because I promise you, you're a creator for a reason. You have these passions within the arts, or as a speaker, or I can't even think of the name. Man, I can't even think of the name. It's so basic though. But you literally, all you have to do is just do it. Like how I'm right here making these videos. One day, you'll just keep getting better. You'll keep getting better. And that's not to say that what you're putting out now is not great as it is. It is. But there's no such thing as, there's no finish line to growth. That's a quote that I created, right? So, just like if you watch Kai Cenat's first video, it was given, Tubi TV, right? And no offense, right? It's just saying, I never watched it, but I seen this viral video of his first video versus where he was now. The quality was different. The energy was different. It was just different, right? He didn't ask for permission to post on YouTube. He didn't ask for permission to become famous. Some people don't even feel like or believe that they can be famous or millionaires until they actually see it happening. That's when they come and they encourage you, or they give you the things that the tools that you already have within you that you didn't even realize, So you have to start from somewhere, and not all the time it has to be with some huge organization or whatever the case may be, because 9 times out of 10, these big organizations and all these things are fraud, pyramid schemes. Okay, I don't know why I'm thinking of Illuminati. It's just filled with low vibrations, okay? And that's the main thing that I wanted to say. Get yourself in the studio, stream from your phone. Like, you don't have the fancy camera yet, you don't have this yet, that's fine. That's fine. Now, sometimes it is good to know certain people, right? But at least connect with people who are also on your level. Don't be connecting with people just to get, because sometimes it can become a short journey. You over here doing something out of money, rather passion. You over here connecting with people for your own personal gain, which is, it's nothing wrong with that, but to an extent, right? Using someone or whatever the case may be. You just have to know that you can get where you want to be by yourself. Even if you don't have the supporters, even if you don't have the people cheering you on to keep going, I'm telling you, all you need is your faith. That's all you need. The God within you and your faith. All right? So now you see where Kai Cenat is at, right? Possibly rich. I don't know his net worth. Okay? For those of you who are singers, perfect your craft. Perfect your voice. Put yourself out there. Create music. You're a creator. That's what you love to do. Why are you constantly letting time go by? The time is now. Whatever you want to do, post that first video. All right? You're going to get the views. Look, 555. Change. You have to create these things if you want to see something come from them. Sometimes things are not just going to fall into your lap. All right? But you also have to believe that it can happen for you, and you also have to want this. Sometimes we feel like we want something so bad, but we're not even putting in that work for it. We're not even, we still doing the same routine that we've been having for 2-3 years. Do something different. Create the change and don't stop. Okay? Everybody else didn't stop. That's why you hear names like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. All these people have all of these people once before were not celebrities. Okay? We're all human beings. We all can live the life that we want to live. But you can't forget that you're a spiritual being in a human vessel. Live, experience, discover. Stop worrying about and caring about what everybody else thinks. Then, operating in that space, your life is not yours. Right? Because some of y'all probably are not doing things because you care about how you look. Some of y'all probably would have did that AI stuff that was coming out when people was like, they were getting gifts and they were like operating as AI. Thank you for the rose, or whatever the case may be. Right? Because they care about what somebody's gonna think about them. But the whole time you just want to do it, maybe because of a financial reason or because of entertainment reason, or maybe just to do it. Hell, right? Maybe you like following trends. But this message is longer than anticipated. You do not need permission to do what you want to do. And you don't have to have a huge organization behind you. For my models, for my singers, for my people of the arts, okay? Or any other thing. Do it now and watch within 10 years, 5 years, 3 years for some of you guys, 6 months for some of you guys, because some people blow up quick. But just because you don't see the results that you see with everybody else, that don't mean you don't know their story. That don't mean that it's not going to ever happen for you. All right, sometimes we all have different testimonies in different ways that our life goes, okay? Worry about you, yourself, and yourself. Okay, me, myself, and I, worry about you, you, and you. You got this. Just keep going, okay? The main people that will probably bless you in your life may be strangers, for those of you who don't have the support systems of family, friends, and all this other stuff, right? But that's because you don't need it. You can operate even better without it. All right? So before you look at somebody else's life and, oh my gosh, I how did they get there? Or they got there within 6 months. It's taken me, I'm at my 3-year mark. Be patient, honey, and have faith. Sometimes you gotta, I'm telling you, sometimes our stories are different for a reason. But don't ever feel like you need permission to start. Just start. Put the music out there. I don't care if you have 2 listeners. 2 is still a good thing. I don't care if you have 5 views. That's still people who are viewing your stuff. Sometimes it's about quality and not quantity. You putting out great stuff that like thousands and millions of people may not be seeing right now, but that don't necessarily mean that you're not worthy of being viewed. Sometimes God is purposely hiding you and keeping you at a certain point in your life because you're still meant to experience something else before that big thing happens. It could really be anything, but just give yourself enlightenment, right? Because sometimes you just never know, and you'll probably think yourself to death and into discouragement. So just keep going, and remember, you don't need anybody's permission, and it's about what you know, not who you know. Sometimes.